Well, good morning, and it's bright and early. This video is probably going to be a little bit different, but I thought I'd do like a day in the life video, and it's Monday. And Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I go to the gym from 5 to 6. So they make for some long days, but I'm sure the camera, you can't really see me, but yeah, I don't know. I've had a few questions or comments like thinking I should probably do something like this, so I thought, why not? We'll try to give it a shot and we'll see. Like I said, this video may not be for everybody, but I guess I just kind of give you a typical day in my life and kind of more of the behind the scenes stuff, I guess. So yeah, I got like a 5-minute drive to the gym, and then we'll get done there at 6, and then I'll kind of get my morning started or whatever after that. We'll just kind of pick it up from there. All right, and we're done with the workout, and I'm exhausted. These Monday mornings are always rough, so now I'll head back to the house. I'll probably stop and put some gas in old Miss Elite's car. I'll try to keep that filled up for her. So yeah, we'll stop and do that, and then well, I'll go home, and then I get ready for work, get my lunch ready. And I usually stay kind of in the morning and I'll make my son breakfast and stuff like that, because usually by the time I get home he's already ate dinner or heading to bed, so it just depends. So, but anyway, yeah, like the breakfast time is my time to kind of sit and visit with him, see how the day before went, and I don't know, kind of make sure, I guess, he gets on the bus on time. So some mornings Erin's got meetings and stuff at the bank, so she has to get around a little bit early. Used to, she worked at a different bank and had to leave like 30 or 45 minutes, I guess before 8, yeah, to make it over there on time. So it's kind of one of those routines we've just been in, where I always got him ready to go to school or took him to school, and then she usually always picked him up or did the evening stuff, which now he just rides the bus home, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's kind of my time with him in the morning, and then we'll head to the shop. And I think I gotta load, yeah, I think I want to do a culvert this morning, so I gotta load the 260 up, because I haven't been in it or the Peterbilt in a couple weeks, so I'll have to grease it, get it all loaded up. And I'll need the grading bucket and the compaction wheel for that, and then I may have to go get a load of rock, I'm not sure. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do today, is just a set a new culvert on a new construction home, so they can put a circle drive in. But so yeah, we'll do all that in the morning, and then or my morning routine. I'm trying to pay attention driving and not thinking what I'm saying. But we'll get that done, and when I'm heading to the shop, we'll pick it back up. Well, looks like it's gonna be a nice day. A little windy, but, and yeah, here's one of my other ongoing projects. Is you can tell where I walk to my shop every day, and I'm eventually gonna put a walkway in, even though I've been talking about it for like 6 years. But yes, I'm making it that way. I turned my truck. Usually you have to turn around and admire the freshly mowed lawn. I mean, that pathway looks really bad. Anywho, that's another project. I actually got the pavers right over there by my pink hoverboard. There's my Jeep that I don't get to drive that often now. Now having this fuel tank in the truck, it's like I need to make sure I drive it almost every day. Got all my junk in the back seat here. Gotta make a quick stop at the bank in the morning gotta deposit that money. So yeah, we'll pull in here, and I think I just got one check to put in here, but we'll do that first thing. Now I got a few stickers to send out, so we'll make the morning stop, not every morning by the post office, but quite often. just got 2 to send out today, so there's your stickers on the way. Okay, so now we can go to the shop, and it's like 7:55, so which is part of my problem. I don't get around always as early, so that's probably why I end up working later, but it's kind of how it's always gone. Like I said, it gives me a little time to hang out with Gavin in the morning, get him around for school and do all that, and then I don't always run by the bank every morning or the post office, so I'm actually pretty bad about remembering to send out the stickers. I try to keep up with that. I try to, if I remember, I write them down kind of on this sheet of paper I got by my desk in the evenings, and then like on the weekends I'll try to like use the turning lane, package everything up, and try to send them out once a week or whatever. But I probably get anywhere between 15 and 40 messages a day, like on Instagram and stuff, and sometimes it's not always people looking for stickers, but it's just other stuff. But then the ones that look for stickers fall into that. So like I said, I try to go back and answer everybody, but I get a little sidetracked, so I apologize if you've messaged me and you're still waiting on stickers or not. You don't bother me. It'd be better to probably send me another message. So I need a lot of reminding is the problem. I try to do too much sometimes, it seems like, or I talk to too many different people. So yeah, it's kind of hard to remember when I talk to them or all of them. But I think I've got everything. Everybody's caught up right now. So yeah, now we'll go to the shop. I'll unload. I think I got my laser in here and the receiver and stuff's in the Peterbilt. We'll check it over, fire it up, and then I need to, I probably just need to grease at 260 because I don't remember. It's probably been 2 weeks or something. I just can't remember if I greased it last time or not. So we'll just grease it. So, and then we'll get loaded up, and I'll probably stop by the gas station, fill everything up, and get my water. Mondays are usually like my, I wouldn't say, I don't know, roughest day or busiest day it seems like, because I always think I'm going to go on Sundays down to the shop and try to get everything ready to go on Monday, and I probably should, but sometimes Sundays are about my only day off, so I'll spend a lot of time trying to edit everything for the upcoming week. And then like now I got to start mowing my yard, so then I did edited videos yesterday and mowed my yard and changed the oil on my truck that was overdue. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time to run down to the shop, and I wasn't 100% sure if we were going to do this culvert today or tomorrow or not, but yeah, we're gonna do it today. So we'll get everything fueled up, greased up, chained down, loaded up for that. We'll go check the Pete out and fire it up. I just had it serviced, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I think I've only driven it twice since then. Check the oil and all that jazz. See if I can do this one-handed. Oh yeah, it's because I went to the gym this morning. Looks like we're a little over full on oil, but it's also kind of sitting running uphill, so yeah, I guess I got it serviced on 327. So yeah, now we can fire it up and let it warm up. Looks like everything, the fluids are all good. I'm sure Hoover will think this is a real thorough pre-trip, which I'll check it more, but I don't need to go through all that with checking tires and everything else with everybody. Someday I'm going to I want to redo this interior. I'm not big on the red. find my keys. I'd like to actually get rid of the wood grain and do kind of like a black and gray or dark gray and light gray interior. I'll leave the passenger door open so we can hear it. I love the way this thing sounds. Took a little while to start that time. Oh man. It rained, I forgot, and it blew all that soot out. And then Alright, well, we'll go get a towel and wipe that up real quick. I didn't think about that. Monday morning, so yeah, the wind's kind of coming out of the north, so leaving the door open. Alright, let's go clean that up. Well, it just didn't get on the door. Blew it over the whole hood. Awesome. Happy Monday. Okay, we got the oil check, so now it's time to fire this thing up. And then I'll swing it over here and we'll grease it real quick. I got the 18-inch bucket on it from that footing I dug, so yeah, what, that was 2 weeks ago? Time just flies. So yeah, we'll set you guys up and I'll grease it real fast. Okay, now I gotta move the truck so I can get to my buckets and stuff. And yeah, I'm that guy that they talk about in the books when they grease the equipment to wipe off the excess grease. So I hate having OCD. I don't do that all the time, but I haven't greased it in a while and I put a bunch of grease in it. I just hate having grease like drip on everything, even though you'll see the excavator, it's like filthy right now, but I like to try to keep things somewhat clean as possible. But alright, let's get our buckets. We'll put the 3 foot on. I'm gonna take the 2 foot just in case I gotta dig out any around those pipes. The grading buckets. These aren't really that well organized right now. They're just kind of thrown in. There's that mower that I've never taken back to my friend's shop. Part of that wheel is it just rolls. Normally I just load them up with a bucket. I can go there. There. Make sure it's all latched, which it always does, but have kind of figured out that I can put the edge of the tracks right there on those black I-beams that run across the trailer. I think this is where I normally... That should fit. I still haven't like mastered this setup. I could probably load it and spin it back around like I normally do when I load the tube, but I don't know, this seems to be working so far, so let's get it chained down so we can finally get to the job. And we are off. So we'll hit the station. I'll check the fuel in the truck. The excavator's almost full, but I'll probably top it off. Get my water and stuff for the day. And we will be on to the job. Finally. So yeah, this is kind of, it usually seems like Mondays are always, they take longer to get ready or whatever, just because I haven't been here all weekend and getting loaded up. But yep, I'm gonna get out here on the road, so I'm gonna jump off the camera, but we'll pick it back up when we get to the station. This is the beauty of having a rig that's like 67 feet long. I gotta block this entrance every time I get fuel on the excavator. People love it. Alright, then we'll make our way. I'll try to not be that guy that parks in front of the pumps in case anybody else shows up, since there's only 2 diesel pumps at this station, but it's right by my shop and it's easy to get into. Alright, now, so I don't forget, when I come back out here, I do everything from QuickBooks Online, so I can be on my iPad, phone, desktop, whatever. Which is kind of handy. You don't have to keep all these paper receipts, or so my CPA tells me. But I just got to take a picture of my receipt. And then you just got to punch in where it was at and stuff. But I do this now, so I don't forget later. So yeah, that's kind of my morning routine. So I got my fuel ticket in there. It's way easier for me just to kind of keep up with it. I used to try to write it down and then file everything and stuff, but that QuickBooks Online, for me, makes it nice. But, yep. Let's get ready. Gotta get you guys out of the way. We'll pick it back up at the... Okay, this is where the end of our circle drive is going to go. Actually need to move. I'm going to strip all the grass and all that junk off of there. We're actually going to keep all this dirt on site. That's about, I think, right to the bottom of the ditch. I think that's about the lowest point. It goes up and then like breaks over, so we're basically gonna redig this entire ditch in front of this house. I got the water mains on the far side of the ditch and the phone line is on this side of it, so also done a pretty horrible job at the day in the life once I got here on the job, so I'm either going to combine, just do everything I've been doing today in the video, or make a separate video of the actual job, and then maybe just go to what I do in the evening after work and then all that or whatever. But it's been a little hectic. I've had a lot of phone calls, and the plumber here wants me to dig a water line out to the meter for him. The builder's been here. They weren't exactly sure. You know, I dug the driveway out when I first got here. Then they weren't sure how wide they actually wanted it. And then they also didn't know about these flares. They were kind of on the fence on that. But I guess the driveway is supposed to be 18 or 20 feet wide. They do want to use the flares. So we got all that done, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's just been a lot of talking, discussion, and not a lot of like consistent work. So yeah, so I'll stay late tonight, try to get this done at least. I won't have the ditch probably dug out like I wanted to, but I gotta get back down to the train job tomorrow, so at least we can get this driveway in. That won't hold the concrete guys up anymore, and they can get that done. But yeah, so sorry, my day in the live video has not been spectacular. It's, let's see, 9:28. Fuel my pickup up, and then I'll top my tank off. So then I'll be getting ready for tomorrow. Then I gotta run back by the shop. Get the grease gun. I took it out of the truck earlier. So yeah, we got everything, got the driveway and stuff like that in, got that water line dug, and got exposed the 2 phone lines we needed to for the plumber, and kind of got that cleaned up. I didn't get the ditch done, and some of that pile cleaned up, but that's fine. At least the concrete guys can, which they told me this evening that now they're 2 weeks behind because they lost 2 guys. So it wasn't quite as big of a rush, but now I got to race back down and work on the train track so we can get rock coming in later this week. And I got like 6 voicemails that I'll listen to. I'll do my evening routine, which normally this is a little bit later than maybe only like 45 minutes or an hour. Like I said, 9:30. It's not too bad. I don't even know if I've done a video talking about this yet, but this is it's a Do Easy, or however you say it, DZ. It's a 92-gallon L-shaped tank with a little toolbox on it, and then it's got a 15-gallon a minute GPI pump. Yeah, that transfer tank has been one of the handiest things that I've ever purchased. So it's even nice, like when I'm at the shop, if I just need to top the loader or the excavator off or whatever, I can just buzz over to the truck and do that. So yeah, that was a good investment. I'm glad to finally get one of those. And you almost have to have it running that bigger excavator, because it'll burn about 35 gallons a day, usually like in an 8-hour day. I think it's got a 74-gallon tank in it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I can run it 2 full days before it burns up, 2.5 or something. I don't know, I can't remember now. But yeah, this is kind of springtime for me. This is about normal. So usually about right now, about 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll be kind of getting home. I try to shoot for like the 8 o'clock time, but my problem is I'm so backed up and stuff with all the work I got going on the train job. My schedule's all thrown off, so if I go do something else, it's like I got to get everything done in that day just so I can get back to the next one or whatever. So it's normally I don't know. I say normally, even last summer was like that too. I mean, this year and last year is the busiest I've ever been, which, like I said, I'm not complaining, because I've been the other way where I've been hunting for work. But it does get a little exhausting when you're like rushing through this one to get to this one so you can get back over here. But that job I was at today, I gotta go back over there and do redo the ditch. I gotta dig everything out to put a golf cart path in, and then Dad's gonna landscape it, so I gotta do all the dirt work and stuff like that. So we'll be back there plenty. If I can get the train track where we can get the rock on it, that'll give me a little bit of breathing room to finish some of these smaller jobs I got, because that way the train track guys, I think they said they thought maybe 3 weeks to do their part of it, and then I'll come do some touching up or whatever afterwards. But it'll be on to somebody else for a little while. Now I still got plenty to do down there, but at least I won't be holding anybody else up. So that's part of the reason that I'm pushing as hard as I am right now, is just to try to wrap that up. But we'll finish topping my fuel off, and then we'll just pick it back up when we get to the house. Okay, I'm just going to kind of voice over this part, because by the time I was home, Gavin and Aaron were in bed, because it was like almost 10 o'clock. But this is basically what I do every evening when I get home and I'm working on making my dinner and stuff. Is I go in here in my computer, and yeah, this is all my songs and me emojis and all that junk that I got saved on here. But I'll make a new folder, put the day's date on there, and then I'll plug my GoPros in and save all my clips to the hard drive on the computer. So I'll work on that, and then I'll kind of do my billing or any kind of paperwork I've got for the day, which is what I'm doing right there. I think I'm billing maybe for the driveway that I did today. I can't remember, but I'll do that, and then I'll kind of go over my checkbook and write anything down that I bought that day or what's different in my bank account. I think right now I'm going through all my comments from the video before, because I do try to answer all of them. I try to do all my answering, it seems like, in the evenings. So like I said, if you watch my video overnight or whatever, I'll usually try to respond back to you that following evening. But I still try to make it a point to answer everybody, because I do appreciate everybody watching the videos and taking the time to comment. So I feel the least I can do is try to answer back. I just didn't do any talking or anything like that. As I said, this is our spare bedroom that we're actually working on converting into an office. You can see we still got the mattress kind of stuck up against the wall, and Gavin's room's on the other side, so I didn't want to be too noisy or do any talking or anything like that. But now I'm doing kind of my Instagrams. I try to do an Instagram post every evening too. For those that don't follow me on Instagram, I'll try to kind of post some more current, up-to-date stuff on there. So I get that done at the same time, and then if I've got time, I'll work on a few clips on the video that I'm working on and stuff right there. But yeah, like I said, I was running a little bit behind on today. I think by the time I get done doing all this and shower and get back to bed, it was almost midnight. So I was up for almost 20 hours on this day, which is a little much, but like I said, right now in the springtime, especially since it's not been raining and I'm trying to get caught up, it's just like go, go, go. So it's been, usually this is how it kind of goes 6 days a week right now. I like to try to get home just a little bit sooner than this. Maybe I can kind of see them for a little bit. But yeah, usually, like I said, usually the springtime is hectic because everybody's behind on the rain. So then my schedule is pretty much just a blur, because you'll go and look at things. You'll tell them, hey, I'll be here in 3 weeks. Well, it rains for a week and a half. So then all of a sudden everybody thinks that they're next in line because it's rained so much. So it's just kind of crazy. So yeah, hopefully this video kind of gives you guys a little insight on what a typical day for me looks like. So yeah, I try to kind of cover all the, behind the scenes stuff, or what, I don't really show in a lot of the videos. I'll actually make a separate video of the actual culvert job and kind of go over that a little more detail. I just try to kind of hit some highlights today because I just wanted to do more of the day in the life stuff right there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody, and look forward to all the comments, and we'll just catch you guys in the next one.